Alright, we're here with the Wiener!
Yes, sir.
Coming off his OTS win.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
This beautiful mat here.
Show me what you played. Show me what you played.
I topped with Unchained.
You won with Unchained.
I won with Unchained. I'm sorry, I have to get used to saying I won.
Yes, sir. Winning is a different feeling, huh?
Yes, sir. Very different.
Let's see what you got.
All right. So we got the 1-card combo. Even this thing is still good. You can't play the deck without it. I mean, you can, but you might be a bozo.
They're gonna eat you up in the Discord, bro.
Yeah. 3 red dog because it's a custom card. 3 Arha because it's a twin that floats and it does the same thing as this thing. It's like this thing but old. The 1-ofs. We got 1 abominable, 1 blue dog, 1 purple twin, 1 blue twin, 1 other blue dog. This didn't really come up that much, and I didn't brick on it, but it's one of those things where it's worth playing just because you have it in your deck, and it's like it's comforting knowing that when you're going second, you have another way to try to break their board without having to fully commit to certain lines. And it also, like, when you go first, if you end on a subpar board, this kind of keeps you going, and then in longer game states it keeps you going even harder. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm willing to brick on this to keep my deck, like the smaller engine of the deck, stronger.
How many total cards is it?
Total cards was 43.
Alright.
We got 3 prison because it searches any Unchained card. We got 3 of the pop trap, 2 of the reborn trap. I did not play wailing. If I did play wailing, I might have taken one of these out, but honestly, with the way that my deck was built, I think this was fine. And if I had one more pot, then I might have played a 6th one, just because it would have been like way more consistent. But it is what it is. And then I only play 2 pot because I only have 2 pot. But also, like, low key, 2 pot might be the best ratio in this deck because you really don't want to be dumping out half of your extra deck to try to dig 6 cards deep. It forces your engine to be weirdly like, I have to try to kill you this turn. And if you don't play Axis Code Talker, you may not have a way to kill that turn. So, like, in a very long, prolonged grind game, if you draw another pot, you're just kind of losing.
Got it.
3 contract, 1 divisor, or 1 Vice King that gets you the divisor. These are Unchained cards. I don't care what you say. Like, these are Unchained cards.
Damn.
Because
right next to the DDD player. That's crazy.
These cards do everything for this deck that can possibly need without being Unchained cards. They're very, very, very strong. And then adding them as follow-up off of Caesar is, like, insane.
That was a horrible time to pause that video.
What? Non-engine. 3 thrust. Shoutouts to Scuffed Rarities. Got the ulti and 2 secrets. 2 thrust targets. Talents is like mandatory as a thrust target. I picked Harpies because going blind, I want to have something that just outs a bunch of back row, and this one, it does exactly that.
Okay.
2 Eclipse. If I had a 3rd, I probably would have played a 3rd, but I don't, so I didn't. And honestly, 2 was fine. Because the main reason why you would want to play 3 is having more than 1, because if 1 gets Ash, you just do it again.
Valid.
But it is what it is. Like, one of those things, we build with what we have. And then I did play 7 hand traps for the 43 cards. I played 3 Imperm because everyone is playing Thrust and Talents packages. So this dodges those, and as long as I'm not playing into the mirror match, it will be strong.
Okay. What else?
3 nib in main. Nib is also strong if you pair it with this, and as one of my cards going first, if I see this in my 5, I'm very pretty, because I know that you're going to need more than 5 summons to break my board, and then you're going to try to go to battle phase, and I'm going to nib you, and that's going to be the end of your turn. And then the 43rd card was 1 Ash. 1 Ash in main.
And we definitely saw that against Brandon.
Which I saw that against Brandon and made him cry. But I also saw this several times today, and it was just really nice. But I played one specifically for siding patterns, because I didn't want to play 42 cards, and I wanted 1 extra card in my side. For the extra deck, 2 Blue Dog, 2 Yama. You can play this at 3, but with the way that the deck's built in this format, I don't think a 3rd one would come up necessarily. 1 Red Dog. 1's all you need. Although it does kind of suck getting it ripped off Unicorn, but thank God that won't be a problem next format. 1 Unicorn. Unicorn came up and it was really good. 1 Abomination. Muckracker Griffin. I didn't make either of these today, but the comfort of knowing that I have these if I got nibbed is very good. That's most of the links. I also played Underworld Goddess. It didn't come up. I didn't have a board where I needed it, but it is very good. Then 2 Caesar. I feel like 2 is correct. Most lists were playing 1, but by playing 2, if you get into a scenario where you go first, you make 1, your board gets outed, you may go to the next turn, you out their board, and then you put another one on board, like, you are winning that game, because they're not outing 2. And then Darius didn't come up, but it plus Machinex is our main thing against Flu, so, and it's our main shifter play, so it's important to have it. And then Zeus. Zeus came up. Zeus was crazy. Zeus was crazy. I didn't even get into a scenario where I got Fiend Locked or something, or like Talents took it. I literally, like, it's part of the play with Dark Contract when you're going second. So, like, I feel like the 1 is very necessary. The only other card this could be is Axis Code. And then our side is the Spice. Here's the other 2 Ash. Because Ash is really good. It's really weird that it's in the side, this format, but it is what it is. I played a bunch of going second cards. Played Fenrir's. I really liked Cody Manabe's list from both Vancouver and Cancun. So I put Fenrir's in, and whenever it came up, it was crazy. The theory on Fenrir is basically if you get floodgated or something, Fenrir will help you out it. And I took that to it a little bit of an extreme. I also put in a Pank. And then the idea is even crazier, because if you open both of these and you put both on field, I don't think there's a board in the game that's not breaking right now. And if there isn't, that's what those are for. Extra thrust targets. This one for Pearly, this one in general. They're both just really good. Last cards. My last cards are the fun ones. 4 Floodgates. Thrust Floodgate, non-thrust Floodgate. This card literally won me in my final match. It's crazy. Anti-spell is... I can't believe this card's still here. And then the Matt Wiener Spice of the day. I played Lance. And the theory that I had on Lance was I feel like a lot of the
Wiener cheese. The Wiener cheese.
bro. You can't be saying that. You're gonna get demonetized.
No,
You're gonna get this guy. You're gonna get this guy demonetized. Yes, it's my name, but geez, Wiener cheese. That's ridiculous. All right, but the theory on Lance is basically a lot of the cards that out Caesar are spells and traps. So Lance will protect it. And then on top of that, in some matchups, it's just a game ender. Like Pearly, you hit the Yeep target, it shuts down their whole turn if they didn't draw hand traps. Rescue Ace, if they set 4 and passed on you, like you just stop any of their interruptions with you against you.
I like it.
Even in Unchained, like stopping escape can kind of shut down some plays. And then for the same reasons why Cash was playing it, like it's also just kind of very versatile and good in this deck as well. Where like I'm gonna use my battle phase, I'm gonna make your guy 800 less. It has a lot of uses.
Got it. All right, man. Thanks for the list. Congratulations on your OTS.
Yes, sir.
I hope to see you at Nats this year. And any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout-outs to Sergio, because Sergio got me a lot of the DDD cards I needed. This guy right here, he's goated. Shouts out to Rennick.
Hey, Sergio, you think you're gonna get another comment saying you're cute?
Shout out to Rennick for playtesting the mirror match with me. That mirror match is nightmarish, but it's really fun and interesting. Shout outs to Gio for continuously pushing me to be a better player, to show up more, to keep playing, to learn more interactions, all that good stuff. And shout outs to the Dragon's Lair, shout outs to Cool Comics, shout outs to Team NAS.
Fuck me, huh?
I said Team NAS. What else you want?
Vincent.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna have to bleep that out.
You shouldn't do that.